In this video, you'll be learning how to make a wedge with an Ankara material, an African print Ankara material. Keep watching. Hello friends, my name is Nkeki Precious and this is KALLISDESIGN ACADEMY, where I teach how to make shoes and bags, both male and female. Welcome to today's class. Please enjoy. So these are what we need for the Ankara wedge slippers. This is a wedge. I've already folded it with an Ankara fabric. If you want to learn, it would be nice for you to learn how to wrap a wedge with an Ankara fabric or maybe a leather material or whatever material you wish. You can check out the video where I taught how to wrap a wedge with an Ankara material or any kind of material you want. So this is I talked about different kind of wedge. So this is the wedge we are using. This is the sole that we are going to put here. So now this is Marco 4. This is the leather lining we are going to use first on this Marco 4. So the first thing we'll do is we need to cut out our insole. The Marco will be inside. We need to make our insole. So what you do is you turn this wedge upside down like this on your Marco 4. So when you turn it upside down, you now, with a biro or a marker, you mark out your insole. So when you mark out your insole, make sure, see the way I'm holding it. I'm holding it so you know the wedge goes inside, so you have to bend it so that it can fit the wedge properly before you can mark. So when you mark it round like this, then you can cut it out. So now you can cut it out. Make sure your hand is straight while you are cutting your pattern, your Marco out. It's not bent inside or outside. Make sure your hand is straight. So cutting it round, you cut your Marco round. You follow exactly the line first of all. So this is our Marco. When we put it inside, is a bit bigger than, because this wedge has a wet. This is called wet on the wedge. Has a wet, so this Marco has to sit inside the wet. So when we put it inside now, it looks a bit longer and wider. So what you do is to reduce it. Make sure you reduce just a little out of it. If you can use a filing machine, it is better. You can use a filing machine, but if you don't have, you can use scissors to gradually reduce it so that it can fit inside the wedge. So we are almost there. We are almost there. So just it's almost there, almost there. We just have to reduce this place. So even while you are using filing machine, if you have, you need to be checking it little by little so that you won't excessively file it and it won't fit again. So it's sitting on, I don't know if you can see it, it's sitting directly inside the wedge. So this is how to do the insole. This is how to do the insole directly inside the wedge. So the next thing we'll do, we'll need to fold. Before we use Ankara, I normally like using This is synthetic lining, synthetic leather, very light. I normally like using synthetic to fold the Mako first before I use Ankara on it, because it helps it to be more durable and it will last longer. So you add your gum, so you add your gum, to this place. After adding gum, you add gum to your lining. So after adding gum to your lining, you wait for it to dry. So after drying, just wait for some few seconds, like 15 to 20 seconds. You will now paste it like this. So after pasting it like this, you trim it round. Just leave an allowance, like half-inch allowance round the Mako, so that you can fold. So like this. After trimming it round, you add gum to this side so that it can help you. You can see how I'm adding gum to this side so that it can help you fold. So you leave it to dry for some few seconds. After waiting for it to dry, you fold it. You fold it like this. First of all, bend it round, 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 round. So fold it like this. After folding it round, if you have a filing machine, you file off this place. If you don't have a filing machine, you can use blade to file it off, or a hand file. You can use a hand file to file it off, but you have to be very careful so that you won't file this place. So after filing it, you can use hand. Just remove these bumps here, then we'll fold Ankara on it. This is our Ankara fabric that we are using. So add gum here, add gum here, add gum on this Ankara so that we can fold it. So allow it to dry for a while. Allow it to dry for a while. So now we have folded our Ankara on the Mako. So just the way we did the synthetic lining. So after doing like this, you just put it so it fits our wedge exactly the way we want it. So now we are going to do our design, the upper. We are going to do it. So now we would get our strap pattern. So what you do is measure 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 width, then 10 inches or 10.5 inches long, 10 inches long or 10.5, 10 inches long. So the next strap pattern we're going to do is your width will be 3/4. The width is 3/4. Then you can cut it out. So we are going to first of all get our strap from this leather. This is a synthetic leather. It's a bit thicker than the one we use for the insole. So I like using this synthetic leather to pad the fabric so that it can be more durable. So measure out your strap. This one is 2, while the wide one is 1. Then you can cut it out. Cut it out. You add gum to this side. So when you add gum to this side, you allow it to dry for a while. Then our Ankara fabric, you also add gum to this place. Add gum to this place, then you trim it off. Cut on the line. Cut cut on the line, then you paste it on your fabric. When you paste it, you make sure that there's an allowance here, just a bit allowance, like ½ inch, bit allowance. Then you add gum to this place. You allow it to dry for a while. Then you fold this side. When you fold this side, you turn it upside down like this. When you turn it upside down, take your biro, you mark this place, open it again, open it again, then you trim it off, but this time you're trimming above the biro. While you are trimming above the biro, just add like ½ inch above the biro, an allowance of ½ inch above the biro. Then when you get to this point, the biro you marked, then fold the allowance you added, fold it on the biro, which means the biro will be under it exactly like this. The biro will be here, so fold it, fold it. After folding it, then add gum to the allowance, the ½ inch allowance you added. So when you get to this point, you allow it to dry for a while. Then you also add gum here. So when it gets to this point now, then you now fold by turning this upside down to now get to exactly that place you folded. When you turn it, it will be neatly done, right? So now stitch this place, stitch this place. Repeat the same process for the other 2 straps. So now we have folded our straps, so we can now stitch. We'll stitch it. So now we have stitched our straps, we've stitched them. We can now lace our strap. We'll lace it. So this is a lace size 40. So what you do is just you add gum. First of all, you can hold this lace. So you hold it with a nail on your lace. You hold the base side of your insole just to make it firm a bit on the lace, to be easy for you to lace. You add gum to this place, then you add gum to your straps. You allow it to dry for a while. So cut it a bit, to reduce it a bit. So we last so the first strap has to be a little bit slant, because your toes are not straight, like horizontal, in a horizontal line. So it is a little bit tilted, like slant line. So it has to be slant like this, so that you can be able to hold your last toe, your smallest toe. So the next one is, I'm going to last this big strap. So this one is the next one. Last like this. So this is how it is, right? So after doing that, we now remove this nail. And you pull your last out. So this is a very, very simple slippers you can do at home. Very, very, very simple, right? Very, very simple. So the next thing we will do is to gum our insole on the wedge. You add gum to this side. First of all, you can file here with your filing machine or with your hand file. Just file the bits, then you add gum and you gum. So it's not, let me say, it's not that compulsory for you to file, since it's not, the straps are not thick, so they won't stop you from gumming it. But if the straps are thick, you can file it. Right? Add your gum to this place. So for this insole, you can use your hand file to file it, make the side very smooth. So we'll gum it to this place, right? So after drying up, you can gum it this. So your slippers, Ankara slippers, is ready to wear. Very, very simple. Thank you for watching. Please, if you have any question, drop it on the comment box. Please, if you're here for the first time, Please consider subscribing, share, like our videos, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post any video, you always see it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.